So, hello everyone, this is Dr. Jashan Arora, and let's start again with the series of videos that I've always done on Facebook and Instagram. And this is going to be my first video for 2021. And in this video, we are going to discuss many things about Google My Business. So, let us understand what is Google My Business and how can it help us to get more business and more patients to us as dentists. Let me start with my share screen and let me show you something as to how this can help us to get more patients. So when we go on to Google and when somebody over types in dentist in New York. So say if you're situated in New York or situated in any part of India or any part of the world, when people search out for dentist in your locality with the keyword and the phrase is dentist in your locality. So dentist is the keyword, your locality is your locality. When they join in together, this becomes a phrase that they are using to search for dentists in the area where they live. So when people search for dentists in the area where they live, you see three different types of results. The first one that you see are these three ones, which are ads played by the nearby dentist so that their clinic is seen on the top. For this, you have to use Google AdWords and pay to Google in order to be seen on the top. So this is point one. Point two is these four dentists. Out of these four, again, the first one is again an advertisement. The remaining three is present because of the use of Google My Business. And it has been seen that if you are present on these three or top three places, you get a lot of more customers, you get a lot of more phone calls, website visits, and people turning to your practice and giving you money for the treatments that you do for them. And the third result that you get by searching over here is this, and all these things are done and is the result of doing organic search engine optimization, which is the SEO for your website. Now, what has to be done for getting our practice over here in the top three? Let us try to understand a very few basics about it. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to go on to Google and you need to go over here and click on my business. So click on these nine dots over here and a new dialog box opens. Click on my business. Now, this, when you're logging in for the first time, you need to sign in and then you need to type your business name. So if many a times what happens is, say if your practice's name is XYZ Dental Practice and some of your patients has already added XYZ Dental Practice onto the Google Maps, which means it is already present onto the maps. However, it's not been owned by some person. So first thing that you do is type in your dental practice name over here and search it if it's already present. If it's already present, go ahead and claim it. Right? So say for example, this is the practice and this. So if this belongs to you, so this listing has already been verified by some email ID and this belongs to that particular person. However, in your case, since that practice is yours, you will see that this will not be claimed by somebody else and you can claim this listing. For now, suppose that you're not having any listing, so start typing in your practice's name over here and type enter. So when you type in your ABC Dental Clinic and Implant Center, they continue you to the next page wherein they ask you multiple more steps, and then you continue by saying next. Now you select your category. You can select at the maximum 9 categories. However, make sure that the categories that you select over here should be specific to only those treatments that you want to offer to your patients. So say you just type in a dental clinic. Fantastic. So that's the category that your practice belongs to. Do you want to add a location? Yes. Press next. What's the address? So give perfect address with the pin code, the state, and everything, and then you can click on to next. So say I'll just put in my home address over here. Make sure that your address is as specific as possible because it's going to be used by your patients and your customers to find you. Also, it's going to be used by Google to send a verification link to you. Click next. So this is for those people or for those businesses whom, say for restaurants, you they also serve to people. That means they also do home deliveries outside their location of their practice. So for us, this is no, I don't. You want people and customers to come to your practice. So for us, it will be no, I don't. Give a phone number over here. If you have a website, mention a website. If you don't have one, you can get free website made from Google. We'll be speaking about it in the other video. And then click next. So if you want regular updates, click yes. And finally, just click on finish and your Google My Business page is ready. So let's just open my Google Business page and let me show it to you. How does it look like? So this is how my practices Google My Business looks like. This is the main page of my Google My Business for my practice. So once you have done all these things, you are present over here. And for the first time when you're doing it, you need to verify that this is your practice, and how it's done is by asking for postcards. So say over here, when we have done all these things, at the end, it will give you an option of verifying the business. You just click on finish. And then now there are different ways of verifying. Initially, the only source of verifying was when people used to send, or Google used to send postcards with the verification code to your address. Now, a new feature is whether you can get either a call option or a text option, and they send directly the verification OTP to you, and you become the owner of this particular page of Google My Business. Now, this is a very important step, and this is important because nobody else should claim your business. And that's the reason why Google My Business makes sure that they verify the details and they make sure that it's the right person who is managing this particular business, and only then they go ahead and give the claim to them. So once your verification is done, you have a higher chances. I'll be speaking about how to rank onto the top of Google My Business in different videos. However, this is the first thing, having your own Google My Business page and making sure that it's verified so that people can search for you when they search for dentist in the nearby area. And that's it for 2021, the first video. Go ahead, create your own Google My Business pages and have it verified. And we'll be having more such videos wherein it will teach you how to rank top on Google My Business. So that's it from my side in this video. Have a great year ahead. Thank you.